Welcome to A View to a Grill. I'm Johnny. Today I'm going to show you how to grill hot dogs. Hot dogs grill really quick, so we're going to start today off by starting the fire. Now this shot really wasn't necessary, but I always like to show when the string of the bag comes off so easily. It's amazing and so satisfying. I'm going to fill up my chimney starter all the way to the top with lump charcoal. Now if you don't have lump charcoal, briquettes work just as well. And then here's a quick tip. On windy days, set your fire starter up on a chunk of wood first, so that when it sits up in the bottom of the chimney starter, it's up a little higher and out of the wind. While our charcoal is getting lit, let's go over the setup. Today we're going to be using all stock Weber items, and any of the things that you see in this video, I'll have a link down below. We're going to be using the char baskets that your Weber kettle came with, but we're not going to put charcoal in them this time. Instead, I'm going to use them to create a little barrier. I'll just get these lined up on the bottom grate of the Weber kettle and create this hot zone on the right side. That's where my charcoal is going to go. As you can see here, that's going to reserve about a third of the Weber kettle for a hot zone and about 2/3 of the Weber kettle for our cool zone, which is our safety zone. Now we'll clean our grill. A clean grill helps ensure that our protein won't stick to the grill grates. I'll just get that sprayed down and then wiped off, and you can see the debris on our towel. Now that we have that set up, let's take a look at our hot dogs. We're going to be using Hebrew National hot dogs. I like these hot dogs. They're actually my favorite brand of hot dogs. I think they taste really great and they grill up really easy. And they're also bun length hot dogs. That means you get some meat in every bite. Just to have a little fun today, I'm going to use the slot dog on one of the hot dogs. All you have to do is get the slot dog, press down on your hot dog pretty firmly and kind of wiggle it around a little bit in the slot dog. Make this nice little design. And here we go. Here's our little plate of hot dogs that we're going to grill up. Now that we have our hot dogs ready, it's time to finish setting up the Weber kettle. We'll go check to see how our fire is doing, and as soon as I see a little bit of ashing over, I'm going to go ahead and take that chimney starter full of charcoal and put it right into the Weber kettle. I'll spread the charcoal around just a little bit for some even heat distribution. Now that that's done, I'll get my grill grates right on top. Now, just to help us prevent sticking a little bit more, I'll just spray a light coating of canola oil right onto the grates. And just like that, we are now ready to grill our hot dogs, so let's get the hot dogs on. Now, grilling hot dogs only takes a few minutes. So the point I pick up these hot dogs to this point when I take them off of the direct heat, it's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So you cannot walk away from your hot dogs when you're grilling hot dogs, or else you're going to burn your hot dogs. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds for me. Stay next to your grill. Now let's go over what happened in that 2 minute and 40 second time frame. Let's go ahead and get all of your hot dogs over the direct heat. The lid is going to stay open for the duration of this cook. Once I have all of my hot dogs down, I like to line them up perpendicular with the grill grates. And that's because we're going to be constantly rolling these hot dogs back and forth, keeping an eye on the color development for each one of these weenies. So just watch this technique. I'm going to be constantly rolling these up and rolling them down the grill grate, because all I'm doing is warming these up, and I want just a little bit of grill marks on each one of the hot dogs. And then if one of your hot dogs get away from you, like this guy, just grab his little butt and stick him back with the group and continue rolling these hot dogs back and forth. And then once you spot one with some good color, like this one, grab it, move it over to the indirect side of the grill so it'll stay warm. Now, once you move that hot dog over to the indirect side of the grill, get right back over your other hot dogs, move them back and forth, just watching the color development on each one. And we're going to repeat this process until all of your hot dogs have that perfect color that you're looking for. And then there's that slot dog. I'm thinking that's got some nice color on it. So I'm gonna move that over to the indirect side. And we're gonna get back onto those hot dogs, moving them back and forth until they all have some nice little char marks on them. And then a whole 2 minutes and 40 seconds later, here's our last hot dog. Now, this last hot dog, it's actually going to get some bad treatment. I'm gonna put it back on the grill and burn it, just to show you the difference between what a good, plump, barely charred hot dog is compared to a burnt hot dog that does not taste good. Now, the hot dogs are done. Now, I got a fresh plate because I'm not going to put my nicely grilled hot dogs on that plate with the wrapper juice on it. Get that out of the way. Now get all of your hot dogs onto a clean plate and check out the results. Take a look at this slot dog. Now, to me, that's a nice, fun way just to have a different presentation for your hot dogs. I think it's kind of cool. And take a look at these other nicely grilled hot dogs. They're still plump. They have a little bit of color on them. They're beautiful, perfect. But this last guy, well, I'm sure there's probably some people that are going to say that's the one for them, but it's not the one for me. That thing is burnt. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead. Take a minute to do that now. Thank you for watching A View to a Grill. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, y'all.